Hi everyone and welcome for this review of WWE Monday Night Raw in Chicago, Illinois. Cody Rhodes kicks off the show and asks the fans what they want to talk about. He hyped his match against Brock Lesnar at Backlash and was interrupted by Finn Balor, who came to offer him a spot in Judgment Day. Cody respectfully declined but said he was medically fit to fight and challenged Finn Balor to a match tonight. Then we have a 6-man tag team match between the LWO and the Bloodline. We have a nice match to watch between these two teams. And at the end, Jey Uso drops Escobar on the outside. Jimmy distracts the referee, and Sikoa hits Wilde with a Samoan spike. The Usos then hit Toro with a 1D for the win. After the match, the Usos vow to regain their tag team titles on Friday in honor of Roman Reigns. In the backstage, Bianca Belair is interviewed about her upcoming WWE Raw Women's Championship defense at WWE Backlash. Damage Control interrupts and Bayley challenges Bianca to find two partners and face them tonight. Still in backstage, Jey Uso is on the phone and bumps into Sami Zayn. Jey asks him what he wants. Zayn tries to tell him how silly it is that he's dedicating his match to Roman Reigns. Zayn says the Uso deserves better than that, and says they won't lose the titles on Friday. But what will happen when Jey loses with the name of Reigns in game? It won't be pretty, and Jey doesn't deserve this. Jey asks why he cares. Zayn says he feels bad. Jey says Zayn doesn't need to feel that way because on Friday they're going to take the titles from him. Kathy Kelly then interviews Trish Stratus, and she says that Becky Lynch was having trouble being on top of the division and being a mother, so she had to save Becky from her problems. Becky can thank her from home. A tag team match takes place next. The Street Profits vs. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. A quick match. The Street Profits get the win with a spinebuster and a frog splash. It should be noted that during the match the commentators insisted a lot on the fact that the Street Profits could be separated during the draft. Triple H came to the ring because he had an important announcement. He's here tonight to talk about Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion who reaches 1,000 days as champion. And says that Roman Reigns did something very clever. He's negotiated a position that he doesn't need to defend the title frequently. It's good for Roman Reigns, but not for WWE. WWE deserves more, the fans deserve more. Triple H announces that after the draft, Roman Reigns will take the undisputed Universal Championship to whatever show he goes to. The other brand will crown a new WWE World Champion. He then unveils the new title and says on May 27th at Night of Champions, we will have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Triple H promises that this champion will compete all the time. This champion will deserve our recognition and he will deserve the name of World Champion. In backstage, Jey Uso appears to be distracted while Jimmy Uso is bragging about being the right-hand man. Jimmy flips out once he learns that Jey interacted with Sami Zayn. It's now time for the 6-woman tag team match. Damage Control makes their entrances, followed by Bianca Belair accompanied by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Belair and Io square off early on and they're evenly matched. At the end of the fight, Rodriguez grabs Morgan to throw her at Bayley and Kai in powerbomb. Then, Belair makes his KOD on Bayley for the count of 3. Austin Theory heads to the ring and says he wants to be the first new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and that he didn't ask for the triple threat match at Backlash. Bobby Lashley interrupts him and says he requested the triple threat for the WWE United States Championship at Backlash. Lashley brawls with Theory. Bronson Reed arrives to fight with Lashley. It's 2 against 1. Reed charges Lashley against the post. The Theory ends with his ATL on Lashley. Reed takes the opportunity to charge Theory and hit him a tsunami. Reed then celebrates with the USA title. Another quick match between Chad Gable and Mustafa Ali. Gable wants to suplex Ali, but Ali counters him with a roll-up for the win. Back in backstage, Jimmy Uso confronts Sami Zayn and says that he sees through the mind games he's trying to play with Jey Uso. He promised that the Usos are going to take back what's theirs. Jimmy then plays a mind game too and asks Sami what will Kevin Owens do after the loss? Owens didn't forget Sami Zayn's kicks. Owens didn't forgive him. When Sami will lose the titles, Owens will turn against him. Next is Finn Balor vs. Cody Rhodes. Both men try to get the upper hand. Cody Rhodes eventually fights back and gets his signature snap powerslam and beautiful disaster kick for a near fall. Finn Balor gets control, but Cody Rhodes eventually comes back with a super kick and Cody cutter. At the end of the fight, Cody dodges the coup de grace and attempts for a crossroads, but Balor knocks it down into a quick count and Cody resists. The two get back up and Cody gives Balor a pedigree. Cody continues with a crossroads for the count of 3 on Balor. Seth Rollins comes out and says he is excited to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He says this is a WWE Championship that people will be able to be proud of because, unlike Roman Reigns, some people still want to fight. Omos interrupts him, and Seth Rollins promises that at Backlash he is going to make Omos as popular. He'll smash his face to the ground and the whole stadium will sing his theme song. Then we have a segment with Kevin Owens, who is not happy that Sami Zayn ditched him the whole night and was talking to Jimmy and Jey Uso. Matt Riddle promises Sami Zayn that everything will be alright. Time for the main event! Rey Mysterio vs Damian Priest. It lasted for about 7 to 8 minutes. At the end of the fight, Priest fetches a chair and steps into the ring, but Rey pushes him back onto the second rope and hits him with a 619. Rey gets on the corner, but Priest throws the chair in her face. The ref stops the fight. After the match, Priest does his South of Heaven on Rey. Bad Bunny came out with a kendo stick in hand. He attacked Priest with the kendo stick multiple times, but Priest manages to escape through the crowd. Then Bad Bunny climbed onto the commentary table before announcing that he and Priest would have a street fight at Backlash in Puerto Rico. The show ends like this. Thank you all for watching this video, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode of WWE Raw.